sports fans. Trent the Great back up in the building, man, and I'm here to talk about a historic upset that happened back in 1990 in honor of the big fight that's going on tonight between Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. So this was the fight between Iron Mike Tyson and James Buster Douglas in the Tokyo Dome. And Buster Douglas came in at a 42-1 underdog. I mean, the odds were so bad that bookies refused to take bets for it. They was like, nah, we ain't even mess with that. It was just that bad. I mean, people wouldn't even, the bookies wouldn't even take money for it. That's how much confidence they had in Mike Tyson. And I remember at that time, Tyson looked like he was just unbeatable. Couldn't nobody stop him. He probably had to have a shotgun or something to stop that nigga at the time, man. But anyway, Tyson was coming in off a 93-second KO of Carl the Truth Williams. And after he had put him to sleep, they looked at this as like easy work with Buster Douglas. Well, it was also said at the time that they couldn't get anybody to really buy the fight or sell the fight over here in the States. And then along with the bookies not being able to sell the fights to fans, refusing to sell the fight to fans, it just was a perfect storm of disaster. So they had to go over to Tokyo and to sell the fight to them people over there. Now, like I said, Tyson was expected to run through Buster Douglas to get into a fight with number one contender Evander Holyfield. You know, Tyson was so great as a heavyweight at the time that he was actually considered to be the best pound for pound fighter in the world at the time as well. That's pretty steep. That's pretty damn good to say. I mean, you got you running through everybody in this one division, and you looked at as the best, even guys who fighting in multiple divisions. I mean, who might be a welterweight and a super welterweight and all that. That's pretty damn good, man. But that's how dominant he was. Buster Douglas came in ranked at number 7 though. Had took a few losses and whatnot. So he wasn't really a threat. I mean, nobody thought this guy was a threat to them. I think they just gave him the one because you had to. You know? And after 42-1, I think they just gave it to him. But he also had all kind of things going on outside the ring, man. His baby mama needed a kidney she had kidney issues. He had the flu before the fight, and his mama died. Like, damn, a triple whammy, you know? I mean, you had to feel for the brother, man. But, people thought it was going to be another knockout for Tyson. Quick work, easy money. You know, Tyson thought it himself, too. Larry Merchant, smug ass, actually compared Buster Douglas to frozen tuna. Now, what the hell that mean, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing good. I can guess that damn much, man. But from the start of the fight, you could see that Buster Douglas wasn't scared of Tyson. He showed he had nothing to prove, and he always pushed the action. You know, keeping Tyson at bay. You know, especially with his jab. You know what I'm saying? Tyson got in a few shots and rocked him. He got a couple shots. He rocked him pretty good here and there. But it just wasn't enough because Buster wouldn't stop coming. And I think it was, what was it, the 8th round? What was it, the 5th round? No, it was the 8th round, that's right. In the 8th round, Tyson dropped Buster Douglas. And the ref started to count late. He actually got over there, and when they went back and looked at the tape, it was like maybe 2 seconds. 2 seconds late. Well, Buster Douglas got up on 9. So if my math is right, that's 11. And you get a 10 count. So he should have been out of there. He really, and most people, well, especially Don King, and Tyson's camp said that he wanted to fight. And Don King had a fit. And his hair stood up even more of his head, goddammit. Buster Douglas got up off the deck and he came back dropping bombs. and he was bringing it to Tyson. Said like they said he was fighting like he had something to prove. But yeah, he had something to prove. He wanted to win, but at the same time, he had all this on your back. You know, when the person's dealing with an insurmountable amount of stress, you usually can bring it out in ways that you don't even know. And this was his field of choice. So he's gonna bring it out like that. Now nobody saw this, nobody thought that, but you know, I don't know. I think I remember him saying, man, his mama was with him, and then, you know, uh, bless his heart for that, because shit, I almost lost my mom not too long ago, and that's pretty tough. So, but yeah, man, he wound up knocking Tyson down in the 10th round, caught him with like a big uppercut and a nasty hook, and he hit Tyson so hard. And when Mike was getting up, he was trying to get up, he was fumbling with his mouthpiece, and he had one end in his mouth and the other hanging out, and he stood up, but the ref waved it out because he just knew he was out of there, and there it was. Buster, James Buster Douglas, the new heavyweight champion of the world, in most people's eyes, the biggest upset in boxing history, and like I said, probably one of the biggest upsets in sports history. Well, he you know, uh, wind up fighting Holyfield next, because Holyfield was the number one contender. That loss to that loss Tyson suffered to Buster Douglas, it threw a monkey wrench in the plans of the big money fight with Evander Holyfield. So they had to sell this bullshit ass fight with Buster Douglas, who came in about 14, 15 pounds heavier than he was for that fight. Buster was like, shit, I probably ain't gonna never do this no more, nigga. I'ma celebrate. I think he got like 24 million or something. He had the chance to fight Tyson again. I think he had the chance, but he had a 24 mil like up with Holyfield. I don't know. Guess he say he couldn't strike lightning again, man. Shit, I don't blame him. But yeah, he came in heavy as hell. Had been partying, booze, and it was some broads. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga was big as a house, man. I remember watching that fight. I said, damn, he big. And it showed, and he wound up getting stopped by Evander. After that, Buster, I think he retired after that fight. He had nothing else to prove. Shit, he wanted to go eat. God damn it. And Mike, come to find out later on, after the fight, there were a lot of precursors to the fight. Mike admitted that he didn't even really want to fight. They dragged him kicking and screaming, and Don King talked him into taking the fight. It was just bad juju, I guess. And Mike, he didn't take training seriously. He didn't take Buster Douglas seriously. He said he didn't even think Buster Douglas would last or was nowhere near on his level. Now, that is a level of arrogance and cockiness and confidence. That ain't even confidence. That's just flat out disrespect. Because this man is a man just like you. He got 2 hands, 2 legs, and he got two big ass gloves, whatever, you know what I mean. But he's in the same field as you, man. You sitting there doubting this nigga. That's how niggas get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna whoop this little nigga. I'm gonna whoop him. I've been knocking everybody out. Every fight is different. Every man is different. So you go in there doubting this man, Mike. That's what it happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but the role Mike was on, I mean, he still was wrong for doubting him, but he should never have, man. People say because he parted ways with his trainer, the guy's name was Rooney. I forget his whole name. Rooney. He was Mike's trainer. He could have Mike adjust in fights. And these people that he had in his corner then, they said they looked like they was from amateur background. They didn't even have the right tools to keep the swelling on his eye right. I remember Mike's eye looked like a goddamn balloon. I was like, damn, man, they can't get that shit down. You see, it was amateurs, but that's what happens, man. When you lead the people that who got you there, you go rolling with these new people. They in it for the buck. Now the other people that was with you that might be in it for the buck, but they still got love for you. You know what I'm saying? These assholes just in it for the buck and don't give a damn about you. You know. But yeah, man, Mike, like I said, he didn't take it seriously. Um, and he wound up suffering for it. He wound up getting probably the most. I mean, I can say it like this: if anybody, and I'm pretty sure it was, I don't know who, but whoever bet on Buster Douglas was rich that next day. God damn it, I could say that much. I was a teenager. I wish I'd had the money. Yeah, I'd have bet a few dollars or something. You know. Uh, But a lot of the bookies said that had they known Tyson's training was lackadaisical like it is, or like it was, LA would have bet on him. They would have took that money, you know, but Mike, it was just one of them things, man, just lightning struck like that. But anyway, man, that was just my tidbit, my other gem of the day, man. I want to drop on y'all. You know, getting ready to see this Pac-Man versus Thurman fight and see how that's going to shake out, you know. But I'm really interested to see what's gonna be the after effects of that. Who gonna step up against Crawford and Spence, and where Canelo gonna find? He gonna figure out all this, man. But anyway, I'm Trent the Great, man, talking that sport ish. Finna and finna shut it down for the day, man. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. One.